Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to the Let's Talk About It podcast where we discuss tacos. Today I'm joined by Fridge.
And this dinosaur.
Yeah, and the dinosaur. So, how's life?
It's been,
We have
it's been.
absolutely nothing to talk about, you guys.
Yeah, Mom died in the cage.
Bro, he'll come back on Monday. He's literally coming back from to.
I died.
I'm gonna try to get him up next week.
He's in my closet right now. I didn't feed him.
Oh,
Sad.
no. We'll have a
What's
funeral for him.
what episode is it? What episode is it? What?
Episode 6. We're on episode 6.
Um. All right. We're back, and he wanted shove.
Yeah, I
On
want
the
to
roof.
shove.
Want to shove on the roof?
Yeah, bro. Don't take that
Yeah,
out
we
of
just got rid of
context.
this item thing. And
Yeah,
then
if Fortnite Creative added this thing and we're gonna test it out. Here we go. Are you ready?
alright. Hey, what the frick?
What
I'm gonna use my mysterious orb on you.
the? Oh, you're using the Chapter 2 Season 7 one.
There's more than one mysterious orb?
Yeah? Wait, let me see it for a second. Drop it, let me see it.
Okay, I'll grab it.
No, like, drop it from your inventory.
Um,
Oh,
I'm about to put this back down.
what the fuck have you done, Fridge?
What?
What was that sound?
What sound?
There's some. I heard something breaking. It's nothing from the like actual podcast studio, which is good. Is it from here? Is it from the arcade? Nope. We gotta go check on Big Boy Timmy.
If you didn't see it, if you didn't see it, it's
Oh,
it's
shit. Oh my god.
gracias.
Oh guys, you saw nothing. Okay, sure. Okay, bye.
What's the
Let's go
device?
back to the studio.
Okay, so what's this new mysterious orb I'm hearing about?
Wait, what?
What's this new mysterious orb I'm hearing about? Is it creative?
I don't know. I'm trying to
What's it
find it.
called?
I don't actually know what it's called. But it's like a sphere, it's not a cube.
Oh,
And it's like a surfing thing. It's like a surfboard.
cool.
It's cool. I like it. Yeah, no, I don't think it's in creative. I can't seem to find it.
Look how ponder my mysterious cube.
It got added like this update. What? Okay.
Alright.
So what is there to talk about? Because we've like already covered
Forget about it
everything on
like
the
the last
podcast.
podcast.
Well,
That was like the last podcast.
that podcast was a hell of an experience.
That was crazy. Let's just talk about it as itself. Just
Dude,
like
to be
just
honest, I
say
had like the worst troubles editing that video because I screen recorded it and then it didn't even all save, so I just had to upload it. I had to upload it without music.
let's just talk about the experience of recording it.
It really did suck.
We were silent and
Yeah, but at
very
least like
quiet.
you had a good time.
There wasn't any color.
Yeah, it was just black and white.
No,
As you
like
can see, guys, we've actually reverted back to actual colors, which is cool, which is
yeah,
good.
we reverted back to the normal camera filter. It was
Yeah,
like seeing color for the first time again.
yeah, and it was just hell for me because I had like some 1920s music on loop in the background, and I was, bro, when I tell you, I fucking hated it, dude. It was so annoying, but I didn't even want to stop it, and then I ended the video, and I could see that nothing was even heard, so I just did it all for nothing. So yeah, that was fun.
And then it was a whole fiasco.
Yeah, and I had to get pushed back with 1 week. Sorry about that, guys. But we're on episode 6 now, so yay! We just skipped a week, but that's
Yeah, and
fine.
it's edited in, and we just posted it
Edit
on my other
problems.
channel.
Yeah.
What, not my other channel, some random aliens channel called
Fridge, are you an alien in disguise called Fridge the Alien? Or whatever the fuck it's called?
Okay, their name is
No way.
Baker.
That's
and
crazy, guys.
they're not me. I'm totally different.
Uh-huh. Okay, buddy. Sure. I'm gonna believe anything you say. I don't believe him. So,
Um,
Fridge, have you heard what happened on Thursday? On Thursday.
what happened on Thursday?
Unfortunately, football passed away. A footballer passed away. I'm not even joking. Diogo Jota.
Okay,
And his brother as well. In a car crash. The funeral was yesterday.
why did you just randomly mention that someone died?
To
Like,
be honest, I don't even know. But yeah, rest in peace to them too. I've decided I'm not gonna actually make like a video based on them, just the family and stuff. But
rest in peace.
yeah.
So,
Anyways,
break the character for a moment. Yeah, I am Ictor, the alien.
no way,
Okay.
you are the alien? No way.
Yeah, I had to kind of go into witness protection since my old channel got deleted
So is that going to be your new main channel for like how much time?
until, until the 9 months are up, until I give birth to my new YouTube channel.
So how much months are you in labor? When are you gonna go in labor, Fridge?
Um, I haven't counted. Hold up, on my count. Okay, so
I'm
currently
pretty
in
sure you gave
July.
up like in May, and now it's like July, so like 7 months
So
left.
there's 7 months,
Yeah, 7 months.
and I'm gonna
7 months
be
until your baby gets born, Fridge.
I'm 2 months pregnant right now.
2 months pregnant. Yeah, bro. You're 2 months pregnant, and you want to give birth in some 7 months.
So yeah, back on topic. We're back in a colorful and just
Yeah,
wonderful podcast.
yes, we
Hopefully,
are, and it feels really
hopefully
refreshing to
hear
be
your
back.
voice again. It's
Wait,
been a
what?
while.
Yeah.
Hopefully, hear your voice again.
Mm.
It's beautiful.
I like this version of the Taco podcast. This is peak.
And
Um.
so yeah,
So what do we? So what do we talk about?
so yeah. After the podcast, I kind of just took a break from Fortnite.
Yeah, same. But we're
What
back.
what did you do? What other games did you play?
Wait, what?
What other games did you play?
I played FNAF Security Breach. I streamed it yesterday, and
How was it?
it was actually very good because I kind of progressed. And now I'm at the parts and service mission, so I have to repair Freddy by getting Monty, Chica, Roxy. I gotta get their body parts, and I gotta put it all on Freddy.
Yeah,
And
I've
apparently,
actually
after you kill Roxy and get her stuff, you beat the game. Well, you can choose to. You choose to beat the game or not.
uh, I've
So that's fun.
been
I'm gonna just
playing
work for
I've
that.
been playing Minecraft with a
Nice.
friend of me,
Cool.
making some progress on my Minecraft base. It was cool.
Nice.
And I'm also been playing some Brain Stars.
Brain stars. We love
Yeah,
brain stars.
I'm on my Brain Stars training arc to join Mikachu's esport Brain Stars clan.
Do you still talk with him? Do you still talk with Mikachu?
Yeah, I'm training to join his esports Brawl Stars clan.
Nice. Nice, bro. Cool.
And yeah. So, do you have any questions for me?
Yes, Fridge. I have some questions to ask you.
What do you want to talk about?
What is your favorite food at the current state of moment of time?
Bread.
Of course, your second. How about your second?
Um, Probably some bread.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna say that. Third? How about third? Don't make it be bread.
Mm, this might be a tough one.
Okay. Oh
I
God.
gotta give it to mm, maybe I could go for it. Some bread would be nice. Just
I
a little bit.
knew it. What's your favorite color?
Green. I like green.
Um, are you
And you know
going
what
to be
else
an
is green?
esports champion?
And you know what else is green? Let me
What?
ask that later.
No way. Are you gonna
Um,
be an esports champion in Brain Stars,
let me
Fridge?
say my thing. You know what else is
Okay.
green?
Mm, what?
This. The green goo.
Oh.
Okay, what do you
Crazy.
think about the esports stuff?
Are you gonna be an esports champion in Brain Stars one day, Fridge?
I am. I'm also gonna be an
Yo,
esports champion.
bro, I'm gonna be there.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
cheer you on.
I'm gonna be an esports champion in Flamingo Ninjas.
No way.
The Flamingo Cup is actually coming up very soon.
Flamingo World Cup. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna play in that, bro. I'm gonna try hard, work hard to get it.
Um, so the
What?
qualifiers are on Saturday, 26th July,
Cool. That's not really that far
and
away.
and the semifinals are on the 27th,
Okay.
and the finals are on the 28th. So yeah,
The
be there,
28th. Nice.
be there or be square.
Be there or be square. You gonna live stream?
Yeah,
Peak.
and sure, maybe we can complete the qualifiers live on the podcast.
Yeah,
What do
bro.
you think would be a good episode?
I wanna do that. So, um, is there anything you wanna ask me, Fridge?
Um, no. I'll be back. Entertain the podcast on your own, real quick.
Okay. So guys, if you guys saw, Horror Movie 9 has just been announced. It's gonna come out in January 2026. I'm gonna make a whole I'm just gonna make a whole video about that after this one. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. That's cool.
Boat!
You actually kind of scared me, I'm not gonna lie.
Actually, that actually did kind of scare you.
Yeah, bro, you scared me. Ah!
And you know what else is scary? Like God.
Whoa.
Put your hands up.
Uh, you'll never take me alive!
No, I will. Come back to me. Whoa.
What have you done, Fridge? You just opened a
Yeah, my
portal
cousin.
to another dimension!
Oh no, the pumpkin went in. Damn.
Aw.
Pumpkin, what do you think about
Now
your
I'm
friend?
going to do something to you, Fridge.
No, don't use the shove item on me.
I am
Stop shoving.
I'm
Stop
going to
shove
use
item.
the shove item on Fridge. Ugh.
Don't use the shove item. That's
Oh, wait, I
injury.
have no energy. Alright, there we go.
You know what? Okay.
Whee! Wait, come back. Yeah, guys, as you can see, we're literally out of ideas on the podcast. That's
Pirate
why
podcast.
this is probably the worst episode so far.
Don't say that. It's not the worst
Bro,
episode.
literally, it kind of is. Like, there's literally nothing to do.
I did have that one question that you wanted to talk about.
Well, I mean, do you want to talk about the horror movie franchise, like Horror Movie 9? Because, I can answer shit on that.
Yeah, talk about that.
Okay,
So,
so I said this while you were away. Yeah, I'm gonna make a whole video like about discussing, everything for Horror Movie 9. After this video is on YouTube, so stay tuned for that, guys.
discuss some stuff now, honestly.
Yeah, we can do that as well. So
Just
what
yap
is there to
about
discuss?
the entire storyline from
No,
the
dude, that would
kid.
be spoiling.
Well, the
Just
story
gonna
is
say
enough.
one thing. I'm just gonna say like no. If you want to know like a bunch more stuff than what we're gonna talk about today, just click on my video tomorrow or whenever the hell it comes out. So
Okay, but
yeah,
talk about like horror movie 1 to 8.
okay. Well, do you want me to like base the plots or like what?
Tell me, tell me how you got the ideas. Tell me how you told the ideas. Tell me behind
Okay,
the scenes.
the idea of the like horror movie franchise is actually kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. And it started like I was talking with some friends on a school group chat, right? It was like late at night. We were just kind of vibing. And then I just sent a picture of me opening my closet, like just to act like funny. Like, so I still get nightmares sometimes about a monster being in my closet, so I've never actually been in this closet. And I just did like a bunch of more like video snaps just to send to that group chat. And I was like, yeah, what if I made this an actual YouTube video? So I just added all of them together on CapCut and I called it a day. And then I posted, I called it horror movie, and then I made a sequel, and then yeah, I just made a whole franchise. So yeah.
Oh yeah, how was horror movie 2?
I'd say horror movie 2 is probably the best one of the original trilogy.
No man, like tell me about the like the stuff in it.
Okay, so basically, in horror movie 2, continues like a couple days after horror movie 1. Blue is just playing some Five Nights at Freddy's 1 on his PS5 when his
Five Nights at Freddy's.
yeah, bro, Five Nights at Frederick's. And then he has to go pick up some people from the airport. Well, I actually, yeah. So basically, me and my dad go to the airport and pick some people up, and then they just stay with us for a couple of days. And basically, the hacker comes back from the horror movie
The
one.
hack, the hacker. Come on, tell me about the hacker. How'd you come up with the hacker?
I just had a hacker mask and I just had like a funny hacker mask, and I was like, yeah, what if I'm let's oh, yeah, I'll make him the
I
hacker.
think at one point I also had a hacker mask.
Yeah, and
I
basically,
don't know
um,
about that.
he just kind of came back, and I was like, I thought I killed you. What did you do? And then the hacker's like, I'm back for revenge. And then the girl who I pick up from the airport, like the daughter of the parents, she slaps him and she pushes him to the ground. And then
That's
basically a whole fight
fine.
scene happens, and then Blue runs up and he hides, and then the hacker finds him, and yeah. And then the two of them, Blue and Theo, they team up on the hacker, and then they kill him. And then the hacker's dad comes, and he's like, "Haha, I'm going to get a revenge for my son." And then Blue kills him as well, and yeah, it's just. And then in horror movie 3 is the last one of the originals, the original trilogy. Basically,
Original trilogy.
Blue and his dad go to drop off those people who they picked up at the airport because their time in the UK is up. And basically, when he gets home, when Blue gets home, he sees Hackers back again to ruin Halloween for everyone with the power of the
I
pumpkin.
thought he died. I thought he died.
He always
He
comes
died.
back. He's like William Afton. And
Oh,
basically, he comes back and he's like, I thought I killed you. What did you do? And I was like, ah ha 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 ha. I never die. You'd think I'm
I
stupid. And then I say horror movie 3 is like the most is practically the only film that like in the originals that I actually tried to make at least be a little spooky, because in the first two like it was just kind of action fighting. The third one adds a bit more complexity, and I feel like that's what makes it special, and that's what I think it makes it stand out to amongst the other two. And basically, Hacker just goes to find Blue around the house, and then they both arrive in the living room where Hacker takes off his mask and he reveals something insane. You don't know what it is?
what is it? What is it,
Hacker
What?
is actually Blue from the future.
Oh,
Yeah, and
dun
then Blue's
dun dun.
shocked, and then he kills Hacker, and then he celebrates and he goes trick or treating.
Bro, but he just killed himself.
Well, I guess. And then horror movie 4. In horror, like the past Blue Nari, horror movie four. Nari, what the fuck? Horror movie four. It takes place like a couple months after horror movie three. Blue and his parents are gonna go to Romania to stay for a couple of days, and basically, Hacker is actually alive again. He's actually always been alive, and he's been tracking Blue
God, he
for months. He's been tracking him for months and months and on end.
always does that.
Yeah, bro. He's been tracking him ever since he killed him on
And he's some
Halloween.
kind of purple guy.
Yeah, bro. So then basically Hacker's like, I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna get on that plane to Romania. I'm gonna follow him. Ha ha ha. And basically he follows Blue to the airport, and then he follows him on the plane. But then he even follows him to Romania. He follows him to his house. But Blue doesn't know because he's clueless. He's clueless as shit. And then basically what happens is,
Dumb, that blue guy is so dumb, bro.
but we should have a watch party of all of them one day. Maybe just in time for horror movie 9, so it comes out. Okay, so basically, Blue arrives at Romania and he's just chilling, and then he sees Hacker walking through the door, and he's like, "Haha, did you miss me?" And then he was like, "No, I killed you on Halloween. Remember? How are you back after all this time?" And then Hacker's like, "Ah, ha, ha, I never die, ha ha." Ha." And then Maxie steps in and he fucking pushes him over. He
Yo,
pushed Hacker, and he's like, Blue doesn't know who he is, first of all, because he's wearing a Foxy mask, and he's like, he takes off that mask, he's like, oh, Maxie's back, no way. And then Maxie's like,
Maxie,
yeah.
no, you should be
And
scared.
then the two just reunite, and then Hacker gets back up, and he has like a fight scene with Maxie, which, by the way, he kind of beats Maxie in, and then runs into the bathroom to hide from Hacker, and he's like, he sees the Foxy mask, and he's like, this was for Maxie, I have to help him. So he goes back into that room, and he like fights Hacker. Wait, does he? I don't even fucking remember. Oh no, he goes back and he sees Maxie lying on the floor, and he's like, no, Maxie, Maxie, no. And then Maxie's like, chill, I'm fine, all right, nah, bro, chill out, I'm fine. And he's like, oh, thank God, yay. Laughter happened. Okay, and then after, Blue goes in the other room to find Hacker, and then he sees Theo, and Maxie, Theo, and Blue, they all team up to find Hacker and kill him uh, around the house, like to just find him in the house. They go to the bathroom. They all separate. Blue goes in the bathroom. Theo goes to the kitchen, and then Maxie goes to the bedroom to find him. Basically, uh, Hacker appears in the bathroom, and then all of them appear in the bathroom, and then Hacker calls in for his father to come back to the scenery,
Yo, try to
and
get
then
daddy to
uh,
come pick him up.
and then the dad just says, "Hi, I'm so happy to know you. Hi." And then basically, he just runs away. He just runs away. He kidnaps Bloom. But there's no time to react because Maxie is currently having a fight scene with Hacker again. And this time, Maxie wins. And yeah. And then basically,
Yeah,
Maxie and Theo grab their lightsabers. They go to save Blue from the
no problem.
hacker dad. And Hacker Dad's saying like, "Now I'm gonna kill you, ha 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 ha." And basically, they both come in the room and they have a fight. Like all the three of them, they fight the evil Hacker Dad, and they beat him. And then they're just celebrating. Okay, horror movie 5. Here we go. Probably the longest one in the series. So I'm just gonna
Okay.
oversimplify
That was
this.
yeah, fast, honestly.
So basically, yeah, bro, yeah. I mean, what else can you do? Horror movie 5. Basically, um, Maxie is just chilling with Blue, and then Blue sees it. Bro, where the fuck did Fridge go? Yo, bro, Fridge, where the fuck did you go? What? What the fuck? Yo, where the fuck did Fridge go? Blue! Big boy to me, have you seen Fridge anywhere? He just disappeared in middle podcast. I don't know where he is, sorry. What? Where the fuck did he go? Where the fuck is Fridge? Yo, Crunchy. No! Have you seen Fridge anywhere? No! Wait, is he behind this bush? I think we can, see if he is. He is! Oh my god, Fridge, why are you behind a bush? Giving me the silent treatment, are you? Okay. Giving me the silent treatment, are you, Fridge?
Hi,
What?
Blue.
Who are you?
I I am the guy with a gun.
What?
And I have a gun.
No!
Oh,
Ah!
blue! I didn't actually mean to.
I'm coming back down
Blue.
and I'm gonna kill this mother guy.
Um. How do
Wait, hold up. I wanna see if I can, shove a door open. No,
See?
you can't. Ah!
It's me, French. Don't
Oh,
worry. Don't
trickster.
worry. Keep yapping. Keep yapping.
Okay. As I was yapping. Alright, as I was saying. Alright, so. Basically, Mate goes over to Blue and Maxie's house for just, a visit. And basically, Mate is like, yo, what's up? And, well, Maxie's in the bathroom. He's taking a shit ton of shits. He takes a shit. Basically, Blue and Mate are just waiting for Maxie. And then, to their surprise, they just see Maxie in that room, and he's like, what's up, bitches? And then the three of them just kind of joke around a little bit. And basically, after what happens there, Mate just pulls out a sword and he's like, ha ha ha, I'm not good, I'm evil Mate, I'm Portugal Mate. And basically, he
Oh.
finds the old hacker mask, he puts it on, and basically what happens is he becomes like evil Portugal Mate. And he's like, now I kill you, and then all of them just have a fight. And Mate realizes something when he takes the sword off, because if you touch the sword, it makes you like evil. It makes you become your evil counterpart. And yeah, basically. 26 minutes, goddamn. You become an
Don't
evil
worry.
counterpart of
It's also
yourself.
ending.
And they have to destroy the sword. So they formulate a plan. The three of them, Blue, Maxi, and Mate, formulate a plan to tie up Portugal Mate to the couch and ask him everything. So basically, what happens is, yes, they knock him out, they tie him up, but then Portugal Mate goes crazy and he kills Maxi, first of all. Well, he doesn't really kill Maxi. He just knocks him out, and then he knocks Blue out, and then, well, he doesn't knock Blue out. He pushes Blue, and then Blue wakes up. Well, he does knock him out. So Blue wakes up after he gets knocked out in an attic with like a PC and everything. It's very fancy. And he realizes he just spawned into Mate's house. What the fuck was... What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Nothing.
Okay. As I was saying, Blue realizes he's in Mate's house. And Mate is like, now I'm gonna kill you. Ha 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 ha. What the fuck, man? Just come back.
Nothing.
Okay. Anyways, Blue is like, so Blue sees Theo, and she's like, now I'm gonna help you. And she basically, they both fight Mate, and then Blue picks the sword up, and he becomes Hacker. And basically, it's not very, very good, because Hacker is not good, evil, good, bad guys. So basically, they fight. Mate versus Hacker. And there's just a whole fight scene for like 20 minutes long. And then, after the fighting stops, Portugal Mate says he has a jersey of Ronaldo. And he's like, oh no, he has a Ronaldo shirt on. That can only mean one thing, not good things. And then basically what happens is, Maxi comes back, but he's a dog, in dog form. He's a dog. And he's like, woof woof, motherfucker.
What?
And then
What?
the four of them formulate a plan. Maxi, Theo, Mate, and Maxi. A dog, by the way. They all decide that they have to go home, but one or two of them will die in the process of leaving. Because if you open the attic door, it can either lead to heaven or home. So Mate goes first, and he dies. He sacrifices himself to save Blue and Theo and Maxi. Theo then goes. She dies as well. And then Maxi and Blue then survive. They just survive everything. And then Blue wakes up in his bed and he's like, what the fuck just happened? Mate just sacrificed himself to save all of us. And basically, that's horror movie 5. Are you ready for 6? Horror movie 6. Here we go. So, basically,
Hold up, man.
yeah?
Why did Maxie turn into a dog? Like,
I don't know, man. Scripts. It'll all make sense. Maybe. So
no, no,
basically,
no.
in horror movie 6, basically what happens is, Foxy appears, like another evil version of Blue
Foxy
from the
came back.
future. And but yeah, another evil version of Blue from the future because Hacker's dead. He's not in horror movie 6. And basically what happens is Blue is like, "Oh, what's going on? Who are you?" And basically Blue goes to his grandparents' house just like for a pizza night with his dad because his mom, I don't even know where the hell she went. Basically, um I think her mom was somewhere around like I think my mom was somewhere in the countryside actually in real life. Basically,
Was she in the single polar bears?
no way. Me and my dad go to our grandparents for pizza night. So basically, I'm just chilling there, and then I see the Foxy mask appear, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then I see it, and I just get jump scared. And then I hear Foxy talking to me through the mask, and he's like, "Ha ha ha! You think you can escape? Ha ha ha!" And then basically, um, he wakes back up in his house, and then he just chases Foxy around until he finds him, and he's like, "Now I'm gonna kill you." So basically, he grabs a lightsaber and he slices him in half. He slashes him in half, and then there's a post-credit scene after the credits, with basically it's Maxie actually, and he's alive and well. He's in human form again. He's not in dog form anymore. He's like, "What the fuck is going on? I'm gonna go play some Hearts of Iron 4, and yeah, bye world. I'm gonna see you in the next 5 years." I'm not even joking. He said that. He closes the door, and then yeah, that's how it ends. Are you ready for Glitched now? Horror movie 7 technically.
Um, I don't know if I am, but go ahead.
Okay, so basically, the movie starts off with Glitch, aka Hacker. Hacker's alive, and he's known as Glitch. He just changed his whole fucking character trait. He changed everything about himself, and now he is not the same person he was before. Basically, he's like, now I'm gonna find Blue and I'm gonna get my revenge on him. And basically, what happens is Blue is just going downstairs to play Fortnite with like his friends, right? And basically, meanwhile,
Wait, am I one of the
outside,
Fortnite friends? Am I one of the Fortnite friends?
wait, well,
Am I one of the Fortnite friends?
the Fortnite friends, and basically, um, well,
Answer the
meanwhile,
question, Luke. Answer the question.
what was the
And
question?
was I one of the Fortnite friends?
Oh yeah, definitely,
Like, let's
definitely,
go.
yeah.
I love being the guy from Little Blue's Fortnite videos.
And then basically, meanwhile, Blue is playing with the Fortnite friends. The Fortnite friends, quotations. Glitch is outside in the backyard, talking with Adriana and Benji. He's he's hiring them. He's hiring them to give them money to find Blue. Basically, he's putting a bounty over Blue's heads for money. And basically, who finds him first gets the money from Glitch. He hires them both, including Benji. And then meanwhile, Adriana is acting so suspicious and weird around Blue, and he's confused. He's like, "You're acting so damn weird. What the hell's going on with you?" And then Adriana calls Glitch, and she's like, "I found Blue. He's here. And he's in this room." And then Glitch goes in, but and to Blue's surprise, he doesn't even know who the fuck Glitch is. He sees him, and he just wait, hold up, month, me. Basically, as I was saying, he sees me, and he's like, "Who the fuck are you?" I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?" And then Glitch takes his mask off and hits Blue in the head with a baseball bat. And then it cuts to Adriana being hit as well with the baseball bat. And then it cuts to Adriana waking up in the living room. And Glitch goes up to her and he's like, "Where's Blue? Where's Blue?" And then Adriana's like, "I don't know." And then basically, Glitch kills Adriana. She dies. And basically, then Blue comes in the room with Benji, and Glitch and Blue have like a little mini fight scene, and then Adriana intervenes, and she comes back to life, and she hits Glitch in the head with the baseball bat, and she kills Glitch. So yeah. Well, I say kill. She knocks him out unconsciously for a couple months. For like a day. He wakes up in the hospital, but no, it's never even like explained, so I'm not gonna go into the full details. It's not even canon, to be honest. And then Blue, Adriana, and Benji all become family, and they just kind of, yeah, they look out for each other. And now to the most recent one, Glitched the Reverse. Basically,
Is the whole
it's
movie played in reverse?
it's basically what happens in the movie is,
My
um,
question's put.
no,
Is the whole movie played in
well,
reverse?
just hear me out, yeah? Basically what happens is Blue is kind of a couple months after the events, like 2 months after the events have glitched. Blue is kind of horrified by what happened, and like he's still very confused, and he's shocked that his former enemy hacker came back as glitched. So basically what happens is he's having some like bad dreams, like some nightmares about what happened, and he opens to Adriana about it, and they formulate a plan. If Blue has another one tonight, he's gonna tell her all about it, and they're gonna make a time machine out of a shoebox to go back in time for Blue to stop Glitch to kill him, so Blue doesn't need any more nightmares. So basically, Blue has the dream again, and this time it's played a little different from usual. And basically, they make a time machine. Blue goes in it. Adriana wishes him best luck, and so does Benji.
The
They wish
shoebox
him.
time machine?
So he goes back 2 months in the past to what happened with Glitch. That's why it's the reverse. And basically, he goes back in time to stop Glitch and kill him before anything bad happens. He runs into Adriana from the past, not from the present, from the past, to and she's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And Blue's like, "I'm here from the future." And then basically, Blue from the past, Glitch from the past, and Adriana from the past, they all disappear, and they all disappear. And then Blue's like, "What the fuck just happened?" And basically he finds like some eyeball and he tries to communicate to Adriana with it because he's stupid, and it actually works in the end. It actually works. He speaks to her and she's like, "Blue, what happened to you? Where are you? Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, what happened?" And basically, out of his surprise, to his complete surprise, he sees his glitch from his timeline, from his time, come back to life, and he's like, "Hello, Blue, how are you?" And this time, to Blue's surprise, he doesn't really look like he wants to fight. Glitch opens up to Blue about everything he's ever done, and that it wasn't his fault he was being manipulated by some supreme god called Seko. And then they go more back in time by accident, by the way, because Blue tries to go back to the present and he ends up like more back in time to the time of horror movie 4. So yeah, basically what happens there is Blue sees Glitch over there, and then um uh Glitch senses something. He senses something incorrect that he isn't supposed to sense. Something is not right, basically, in this timeline. So he tells Blue like about Seko, the supreme leader, like the he basically is the size of Galactus. Just imagine him, but his name is Seko, and yeah, imagine that basically. So
Mm.
basically, he's coming for us. The only way to stop him is to go to the inner core of the Earth and break a crystal that's located right in the middle of it, because that's the thing that's giving him power. So then they build a rocket ship. They build a rocket ship and they fly across the entire Earth. So they go across like cities such as Rome and Rio Janeiro from Brazil. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. So basically, they then cut inside of the Earth to go to the inner core of the Earth, and then they find in there that they see a giant blue crystal. They see a giant blue crystal inside of the inner core of the Earth, and they're like, "Okay, now we need to stop. We need to destroy that thing. Okay, come on, let's do it." So basically, Blue breaks it because he has a big ball, so he just kind of destroys it. He just throws it at the crystal. And then they two celebrate, and then Glitch says, "This was the old me," and he throws his mask into the fire, and it just kind of burns. And then Blue says, "Okay, goodbye, Glitch. If I never see you again, goodbye." And then Glitch goes, and then Blue goes. Blue comes back in his timeline, but he's actually in Romania where he just was, and he's like, "I think I should be in my timeline now." And then that's how it ends. And then Horror Movie 9, January 2026.
So,
What would you rate that, bro? A lot of yapping, I know. Sorry about that. It took more than 20 minutes. God damn.
there's some horror movies.
We should have a watch party to all of them.
I like those horror movies. Kind of reminds me of my own horror movies that I made.
No way. Crazy.
Um, they weren't so much horror movies as they were YouTube shorts.
Oh.
They were YouTube horror shorts. Um, that I made for a video back in 2024.
Cool, bro.
Do you want to see them?
Yeah, just tell me about them.
I'll send them to you so you can watch.
Alright, sure. You can do that as
They were
well.
actually kind of funny.
Nice. Cool, bro.
See if I could find it. It's on the channel. On Discord.
Cool.
It's called The Eye of Fear.
The Eye of Fear?
It was so cool and mysterious. I
What
don't
the
know.
real scary videos from the internet. The fuck is this?
I posted 6 of them.
What the fuck is this? Going to my haunted basement.
Yeah, just watch them.
I'm watching it right now. What the fuck is this? Is there any lore?
Well, they're kind of all just summary videos.
Damn, nice. What the fuck are these noises, bro?
Alright, guys.
Toy caught moving on its own.
It's Toy Story. That's scary.
Scary Toy Story. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro?
Great.
Toy caught moving on its own.
What's the next one?
No way, bro. It's a penguin. No. Not the penguin, bro. Scary creature found in abandoned hospital.
So scary. I thought I was in an abandoned hospital right now.
Real ghost caught on camera.
I'm so scared, dude. Oh, dude. Wait a minute. Who's that? It's a ghost.
Bro, that... No way, bro. That's such a real ghost. Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay.
Tea party?
Wait, I'm allergic to tea.
He's allergic to tea.
No, he's allergic to tea.
And then the next one is probably my favorite.
Scary Bigfoot sighting. High quality.
What's that? What's that? Oh no. Oh no.
That is a Bigfoot.
Is that him? Oh my god.
No way, it's a teddy bear.
He's attacking.
No, it's a Bigfoot. What do you mean?
No, he's attacking you. No. Oh
And
man.
then the next one's the last one.
Scary footage in abandoned building.
Guys. Oh my god.
Very, very scary footage.
What? What's that? Hold on.
What the fuck am I watching?
Real scary videos
This
from
place
the
is very
internet.
scary.
Bro, this is big. Send this to the group chat, bro.
You send this to the group chat. That's
Okay.
your responsibility. You're
Fine,
the group
alright.
chat messenger.
I will.
Of the group.
So wait, how much time are we on? I think 44 minutes. I think if you don't have anything to talk about, I think we should just end the podcast. I don't know.
We can talk a little bit more.
About
There's
what?
always room for more yapping.
What do you want to talk about?
Um, the scary Bigfoot sighting.
Yeah, bro. So, Fridge, tell me everything.
Yeah, so I kind of made those in like a video where I was reacting to scary videos, and
Oh,
I like made parodies of them.
cool. Oh yeah, speaking of, I actually have a question for you, Fridge.
Whoops.
Damn. I have a question
Oh,
for you, bro.
what is it?
Are you gonna re-upload all of your old videos to your new channel once you make it?
I have all of them saved
Oh,
on
okay,
my
cool.
computer,
Good.
and I'll upload them in
Nice.
7 months when I
7 months.
when I have labor.
But that's gonna be in 2026, bro.
It's 2025. What do you mean? I mean,
Or
technically
actually,
2026.
no, it's gonna be in
2026.
2026. It's gonna be January.
Actually, it's gonna be February,
Yeah, same
because
thing.
that's when my birthday. Because that's when my birthday happens,
No way.
and I become the legal age.
You become legal age. Aren't you
Yeah.
already legal age? Aren't you 13?
No, you have to be 14.
Oh, yeah, right. Fuck you know, I forgot. Fuck me.
Because Lithuania's gotta be weird and quirky like that.
Yeah, I forgot. Cucumbers, bro. This crocodile kind of looks like a turtle. What?
I meant to say cucumber.
Oh. Yeah, bro, this crocodile kind of looks like a turtle. I like that, bro. That's a very, very tiny crocodile.
I meant to say cucumber, alright? It was a typo.
I like typos. I think they're funny.
Mm, um, I
47
was.
minutes.
So yeah, that's pretty much all we talked about.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about a lot of cool stuff,
Yeah.
like
We should
like the
totally
shove,
have that. Yeah, we should
like
totally
the
have
shove
that.
item,
Yeah, bro, you want to do it again? You want to do it one last time just before?
the shove item. We're not talking about we're not doing the shove item.
Oh, I just
Come
did.
on,
Okay, that was the last time, I
frick
promise.
you. Okay,
No.
ponder this
I want to see
carefully.
if you can drop the shove item. Yes, you can. It's just a bunch of hands.
Mine, I'ma shove you now.
No!
Anyways, I'll be. Wait, hold up. Wait, Blue, don't fly. Don't do anything. Wee,
Whee!
wee. You're flying.
Bro, I'm flying.
Just the
Yeah!
touch. Gotta say, Fridge, I'm flying.
Fridge, I'm flying!
Oh no, you
Oh,
hit the iceberg. You hit the iceberg.
no! Anyways, yeah, I hope
There's not enough
everybody
room on this
enjoyed
iceberg.
today's podcast. Next week, we'll see what we'll do. Yeah. Fridge, say bye.
Bye bye.
Toodaloos, everybody. Ah!